Hi everyone, for our 6th grade Elevate groups today, we are graphing points on the coordinate plane. This means that we are working across all 4 quadrants. So, just like the past few days, we are continuing work with ordered pairs. That is not new learning. However, while we have done work with the origin, the x-axis, and the y-axis, our coordinate grid looks different than it has in the past. And so you may want to ask students the vague question of, how does this image right here, how does this coordinate plane look different from the coordinate plane that we have been working with over the past 2 days? Students should be able to pull on some answers. However, we can also scaffold our questioning a little bit. You may want to ask, how is the location of the origin different yesterday than it was or than it is today? So students might say, well, yesterday the origin was in the corner, left-hand side, bottom left-hand corner of our coordinate grid. Today, the origin is located in the middle. You may want to ask students, how has our x-axis and our y-axis changed? Students may say, well, the x-axis and y-axis both include negative numbers. Great. Where are those negative numbers located in comparison to the positive numbers? Well, on the x-axis, the negative numbers are located to the left of the positive numbers. And on the y-axis, the negative numbers are located to the bottom of the positive numbers. So now, with that information, it becomes time for us to plot the point to -3. But actually, we are going to work on a blank example. So we're going to do our model for question. Sorry, I'm trying to make this smaller. We are going to do our model for question A instead of to -3. So when it comes time to plot -3, 4, we're going to ask a few questions. What is the x coordinate? And how does it tell us to move on the coordinate plane based on its sign? So the x coordinate is -3. Great. How does it tell us to move on the coordinate grid based on its sign? Well, here is my x coordinate. I know, just like the past few days, I always need to start at the origin. So if I'm starting at the origin and I want to get to -3, should I be moving to the right or to the left? Well, we know that our negative numbers are to the left. So we need to move to the left. How many spaces? 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. We are not done there. We are not done there because we have to account for our y-coordinate. And in the past, our y-coordinate told us how many units we need to move up. However, today what we are learning is that we can move up or down when given our y-coordinate. So what is our y-coordinate? Our y-coordinate is 4. Okay. Is it a +4 or a -4? It's a +4. So if it's a +4, should I be moving up from where I currently am? Or should I be moving down? Well, the positive numbers are up. So I should be moving 4 units up. Okay. So originally I was right here. Now I need to move 4 units up. 1, 2, 3, 4. That means -3, +4 is right here. From there, we are going to jump to another model where we are not only having to plot 2 points, but we are having to pull on our learning from yesterday and find the distance between those 2 points. So what you will do is you will support students in teaching them how to plot both of these points. And then based on yesterday's lesson, students should be able to find the distance by utilizing their jumps from yesterday. The last model that you are going to be engaging with is letter B. So based on this table, students are going to have to be able to write the ordered pair for each of those ordered pairs listed in the table, right? So one x value for one y value, -1, -4, -1, 1, and then -1, 3. They will write all of those ordered pairs here. After that, they are going to have to plot each of those points. From there, you will launch students in about 10 minutes of partner practice at a volume level 1 to work on these questions before giving them about 5 minutes to work on their exit ticket. For their exit ticket, they are going to be required to plot points given ordered pairs, as well as find the distance. Questions 1 and questions 2 allow students to use the coordinate grid to help them conceptualize how many units apart the numbers are. However, questions 3 and 4 solely rely on utilizing the ordered pair to figure out the distance between the units. So you might want to print out a blank coordinate grid for students to plot and then do their jumps. Or students may be able to create their own either vertical or horizontal number line for them to do their jumps.